Hello and welcome to another What's Inside. Today we are looking at Cat-Opoly. This is put out by Late for the Sky. 2 to 6 players, ages 8 and up. And this game, as it says, is the cat's meow. So this copy is sealed. Late for the Sky is out of Cincinnati, Ohio. So it's made in the USA. It takes about an hour to play this, but it says traditional play or 1 hour version. It's a Monopoly type game, so they all seem to take kind of a long time. So let's open this up. This one's still sealed, and we'll see what we've got in here. Alright, so we've got dices and pieces, we've got some buildings, we've got a big pile of money, and we've got some cards. So we'll look at those in a minute. Let's get our board out and take a look at this. Alright, well, we'll look at the instructions in a second too. So fourfold, it's actually really nice quality. This is pretty well done, pretty well stuck on. As you can see, it's got water instead of jail. This is just prowling. Then over here you've got free catnip instead of free parking. Fall in the water and you go to the water, obviously. And then scat, collect $200 as you pass. And it's got different animals, different colors on these for the properties. It looks like Monopoly. So we've got catastrophe cards and we've got perfect. Board's really nice, actually. I'm really impressed with that. The back is kind of marbled, so it won't slide all over the place. Of course, as always with these type of boards, you want to check the seams to make sure that it's not tearing or wearing out heavily if you're buying it used. Otherwise, it's kind of nice. Alright, then hidden inside was the instructions that fell out. It's pretty straightforward. It's just one sheet of paper, double-sided, with the instructions on it. There's no copyright information on here, but I think this game is still in print, or some variation of it is. So it looks like a pretty easy game. Let's go ahead and look at our pieces then. Okay, we'll start with the dice and the pawns. Oh, these are pretty nice. They're plastic, they're vinyl though. So we've got this kind of cat puke yellow, green, this mostly burgundy type red. I don't know what that is. Then a purple, an actual mustard yellow, and then a blue. They're pretty nice pieces, surprisingly so. 2 standard D6, nothing particularly interesting. They roll well. They're standard game dice. Let's get those out of the way. Let's look at our buildings. Okay, these are definitely a little cheaper. Kind of hard-edged plastic. Looks like a barn. Kind of a basic geometric shape. And then we've got the little green ones, which are also equally cheap. And this is very basic, low-end plastic. Nothing particularly interesting. So you get quite a few of those, of each one. It's a pretty good sized bag. They look a lot like the Monopoly ones. Let's look at the money. Alright, so these are company based. So these say Late for the Sky on them and the increment. So these are the $1 bills. You get a pretty healthy stack of these too. So they actually are pretty reasonable. They're a little thicker than some of the other game ones. These actually feel almost like copy paper. So you get a pretty nice little stack. There's probably 50 of them in here. Then you've got 5s. And the stacks all appear to be pretty close to the same size. Next we have 10s. So these are pretty well cut. There's not a lot of unevenness to them, so that's really nice. Then we've got 20s. 50s. 100s. Then 500s. There are fewer 500s than the others, but that's pretty normal with games like this. And they were just held together with a rubber band, so there's not much to say about them. If you get them rubber banded, that doesn't mean anything. Alright, let's look at the card stack. This is the only stack of cards that were in there. Oh, there are different types of cards in here, so let's see what we've got here. Alright, so we've got the exclamation cards. We'll start with those. So these are the Catastrophe cards. So that one's Cat Got Your Tongue. Then we've got Bad Luck. We've got You Look Like the Cat That Swallowed the Canary. Pet Spa Attacks. Vaccinations. You're as nervous as a cat in a room full of rocking chairs. Cat Fight. Fall in the Water. How Unusual. Hungry Cats. Your Cat is Stuck in a Tree. Dirty Litter Box. Take a Cat Nap. It's a Catastrophe. Alright, these are actually pretty nice quality cards. They're a little thin, but they're actually not too bad. And they are numbered at the bottom. It says VCAT 28 on this one. And then they count down to, even through these, the card number 1 is actually in this pile. And these are the perfect ones. And they start at 14. So this one is, brought a kitten home from the shelter. Here, kitty kitty. Perfect. Free day at the spa. Get out of water free. Then we've got It's Raining Cats and Dogs. Scratch Fest. Look What the Cat Drug In. It's a Game of Cat and Mouse. You're sitting in the catbird seat. You're the cat's pajamas. Cat Parade. You're the cat's meow. And lastly, Let the Cat Out of the Bag. So that's the perfect and the catastrophes. Next come the property cards. So we have different types of cats. We've got Tonkinese. These are also numbered. They have different numbers on them. They use the same kind of code. So they say VCAT and then a number. I don't know why they say that. Same numbering system. But here we are. So on the back of the card for the Tonkinese, then we've got the Persian. Next we have the Maine Coon. Then we've got copycats instead of railroads. Then we've got cool cats. Then we have scaredy cats. Then stray cats. Then Osa cat? I don't know how to pronounce that. Then we have the Manx. Then the Himalayan. Then the Turkish van. After that, we've got the Siamese. And the exotic. The Abyssinian. I don't know. Now we have the mouse. Then ragdoll. Next up is the Russian blue. And the British short hair. The Egyptian Mao. The Somali. The Chartreuse. Scratch pole. Then the Norwegian forest cat. The Burmese. The Sphinx. Then the Burman. The Scottish fold. Then lastly, the American short hair. Card quality's good. It's not spectacular. They are a little thin. Otherwise, really nice. Good coloring. Images of the cat itself. You really couldn't ask for much more. It's a pretty decent quality. I'm really surprised by that. I got this pretty cheap off Amazon, and I'm real impressed with the quality of it. I thought it would be much lower end than it is. So that is Cat-Opoly from Late for the Sky. 2 to 6 players, ages 8 and up. It looks better than Monopoly, honestly, because at least there's cats here, and it's hard to get angry and hate your friends when there's fluffy little kitties running around, I guess. So, I thought it looked fun. I don't like Monopoly, but I would probably play this. I can't talk. So, give it a shot. It looks pretty cool. It's not that expensive. I think I paid $12 for my copy. And if you like cats, it's definitely going to be for you. If you know a crazy cat lady, you just found a great Christmas gift to give them. So that being said, we saw what's inside. It looks fun. I'm going to recommend it. I'm actually impressed by the quality here. I thought it would be really cheaply done, but it's not. It's actually pretty good. So that's going to do it for me. As always, thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you're already subscribed, make sure to hit the bell for notifications so that you don't miss any reviews and unboxings, and we hope to see you on the next one.